Hi, this is Jaya Obhan, and today I would like to talk about goal setting. Goal setting is a topic very close to my heart because of late I have realized that whenever you are set out to achieve any goal, it is extremely possible to achieve that. And hence I like to share some of my experiences and some of the study that I have put into understanding what is goal setting and how it works for everybody. So just a short description about what is goal setting. So there are three types of goals which are identified. One are the long term goals, those which are a very long term procedure, which means that you might have a goal set for 1 year later or 2 years later or 5 years later. So those are your long term goals. Now these goals, when you have set them, you need to have a check on them quarterly or monthly or something. So these become your midterm goals. Your midterm goals would be that to achieve this long term goal, what are the kind of goals that you have set monthly or quarterly or 6 monthly or and so on. Okay, and then there are short term goals. Now these goals are your daily goals or your weekly goals which you have set out to and do every day, so that again they help you reach to your bigger goal. So this is something about goal setting. Now what is the first most important thing in goal setting is, first of all, have a goal, right? You need to have a goal to go after it. So the first and the most important thing is that please write down whatever goal you can think of to have for yourself, maybe 1 year down the line or 2 years down the line or whatever. You need to write down clearly. So for example, somebody is set out to have a car, they need to write, I need to buy a car, and which car I need to buy, Mercedes and whatever be the model of it. Please, you need to write down specifically what is your goal. Now the second most important thing is you need to break down activities which you might like to do monthly. Activities in the sense, some targets that you need to achieve, and hence do those kind of activities. Now these targets have to be achieved without any external pressure forcing you to do that, which means that this has to come from within. You need to have that kind of emotional urge to have this. So this can be obtained when you know the purpose of your goal, that why you need to buy a car or why you need to become what you want to become and stuff like that. So once you have those kind of things clear in your mind, they have a lot of emotional generation, and that keeps you going and motivated enough. So you need to understand what works for you and accordingly set your targets monthly and stuff like that. But you need to have targets. So even when you're having a monthly target or a quarterly target for your longer goal, you need to write that down as well. And now to achieve these goals, you will again need to break it down in your daily activity. So you will have to understand what you need to do daily so that you achieve this target monthly and then eventually achieve your bigger target or your bigger goal. After having written down your goals, the long term and the short term and the daily ones, you have to be very, very specific about the quantity. If you're targeting at earning a particular amount, you will have to write down, for example, 5 crore rupees, and also by when are you planning to achieve it. So 5 crore rupees by 31st December 2020, something like that needs to be written down. It has to be documented like properly, right? After having understood the purpose and everything, you have to write the quantity. Even if, like I told you, if it's a car, it has to be specified which car, the model, and you can also mention the price next to it, that this is going to be the price of it, including the how much it will become maybe 1 year later or 2 years later, till whatever is your goal. So that is very important, to be specific about that thing. And hence, when your action plan is into picture, when your daily goals and your monthly goals are chalked out, you will know what kind of activities you need to do daily or monthly or annually or whatever. Maybe you might like to grow your business, for example, because you will need more funds to buy a car, or you will need more funds to have in your account if you have some kind of monetary goal. So you need to check every day what are the activities that you're following. Are you utilizing the 24 hours of the day to help yourself go closer to your goal? Are you doing enough work? Are you having enough rest for your body? Are you keeping your mind, body and soul aligned so that you can be healthy and you can be fit to go after that goal? Are you focused on the kind of work that you're doing currently, whether it is a job, whether it is your own business, whatever? Are you focused enough? Are you investing every minute of the day very, very specifically and very, very intelligently, so that you reach that goal and you reach those kind of goals that you're looking for? Also, once all these things are done, you could have a quick reality check of your goals. Actually, you don't need to do this, but still they say that it should be understood that it shouldn't be that you have written down, or you're trying to achieve something too greater than or too smaller than your capacity. At this point, you have capacity, there is no doubt about it, but at this point maybe that would not be the capacity that you are looking for to achieve a certain goal. So for example, if somebody is earning maybe 5 lakhs a month or something, and they want to probably go to a world tour and leave their work and become retired or something like that, that goal might not be very achievable at this point. It will be at some point, because for a world tour and then not working, you will need to have a very big amount of money into your account, which can then be which will then help you to generate more money and stuff like that. So all those formulas, if you're already you have chalked them down and you're good with them, please go ahead. But if not, what will happen is, if your goal is much bigger than what your current situation is, you might get demotivated in between, and then you might feel that maybe I'm not good enough to achieve this or something. So that is the only reason why we need to do this reality check, nothing else. But of course, having said that, please remember that law of attraction works in any case. Okay, you believe and then you have it. So just think about it. I mean, whatever, and if you can set a realistic goal, good enough, or you can be so strong in your head that you believe what you have set out for, just go for it. So this is something. Then another very, very, very important thing that works for your goal setting is the kind of people that you're surrounded with. Now, I am a person, or I am into a profession which only talks about people. Okay, so my study is about people, my content is about people, my energy goes throughout the day to understand people, to help people, to to get into people development initiatives all the time. So and this works no matter what. Okay, no matter what. Maybe if you're not good at certain thing in your business, you can have people on the job to do it. So everything can be solved with the kind of people that you surround yourself with. And I've also heard this saying that you become whom you spend your time with, and this is so true. The people whom you spend your time with day and night are the people you become, right? So suppose if you have a goal of maybe losing 5 kg weight in the next 1 month, or maybe in the next 3 months, or whatever be your goal, and you are surrounded by people who love to party, who love to eat outside food, who love to binge eat, or are chocolate lovers or dessert lovers, or and they love sweets, or something of that kind. So if you are with those kind of people, it becomes extremely important for you to be focused on your goal, and have some sort of a diet monitored, or have some discipline regarding your exercise and stuff like that. Because if you're around people who do not want to go for exercise, rather they'll tell you, okay, let's go for this party, or let's go watch a movie or something. Of course those things are important, but you need to have a routine throughout the day which helps you discipline your life in a way that you can lose weight, or maintain a kind of weight, or stay healthy, or be fit, and all those things. So it's extremely important for you to be surrounded by these kind of people. At times it also happens, I am sometimes very lazy to go to the gym, and I have a friend who is extremely disciplined about her gym regime and all of those things. So whenever I'm not in a mood or or something, I'm just, doing something else other than going to the gym, she'll come and she'll, give me those kind of guilt talks that, yeah, 5 years later you're going to look so old, and you're not going to have energy, and your body, you're not using your body, so if you don't use it, you lose it, so she'll always keep coming and telling me and motivating me. So at times, even when I don't want to go, I'll just pick up my bag and I'll just give her company. So it helps. So these are just small examples. It really helps for anything. I'm talking about fitness. You can utilize this in any other sphere of your goals. It will work, because people actually bring the real value into your life. So that is one thing. Also, a last thing that I would like to say is that please keep a check on what are you becoming in the procedure of achieving your goals. Are you becoming a better person by yourself, or are you becoming somebody who's more irritated and not very happy with what you're doing and everything? There is some kind of a controversy going on within yourself. Are you becoming that? So once you understand that you're moving towards your goal in the right direction, you have set them well, you have written them down, documented them well, everything, it is extremely important for you to know who are you becoming in the process of achieving those. If you think you are happy, you're becoming a better person, nothing can stop you. However, if you're not becoming the kind of person that you like to become, you will not be able to sustain it in the long run. So that is the only reason we need to keep this last reality check. So I hope these tips were useful for you, and I would like to know in your comments whether you have now set out to achieve some goals. What are they, and how successfully are you working towards achieving them? I would love to know that. Please write to me. Thank you so much. Until next time.